Hey everybody, my name is Mark, this is Dice Monkey, and today I'd like to talk to you about Song of the River Prince, but first, I want to thank today's sponsor, Tabletop Terrain Minis. Tabletop Terrain Minis has made some fantastic terrain. I actually have a project that I've got coming up from them. I'm going to be building a gorgeous Mordheim board using their terrain. You can go over to tabletopterrainminis.etsy.com, check out all the things they offer. They have some really, really amazing minis and terrain pieces, and their prints are fantastic. They do incredible 3D printing. You can use code DICEMONKEY for 30% off, so go check that out. So, Song the River Prince. What is Song the River Prince? This is my new role-playing game that I've got coming out. I'm hoping to launch this mid-March. So the current plan is right in the middle of March. I'm going to be launching this. We're going to have art by Arumek, who's an incredible artist. He's going to be creating a brand new cover, and then I'm going to be using his art throughout. So what is Song of the River Prince? The setting is lush forests, meandering rivers, and stilted lake towns. The towns relying on festivals, trade routes, and quiet acts of heroism. Soft magic underlies everyday life, fostering wonder instead of grand battles, and harmony with nature and neighborly kindness guide the land's fate. This is a land taking place in an area called the Riverlands, where this large river and all of its tributaries come from the mountains and go out into the sea, and there's all kinds of cities along the way. It's a really, really charming setting. I've been working on this for quite a while, sort of in the background, and I'm really excited for you to see it. So some of the core themes of the game are community and collaboration, small deeds causing big ripples, nature and subtle magic, and personal discovery. I didn't really want a game where you are exploring, big, grand conspiracies or fighting epic battles against enormous monsters. I wanted something that felt much smaller. It was all about community and working together and showing how small things you do can shape the whole of an entire region. So who are you? You're going to be playing as adventurers, artisans, healers, explorers who are moved by the River Prince's distant call. Each character stands at the heart of shaping local stories, forging alliances. Are you going to cause harmony or disruption? Your choices will tip the balance of the Riverlands. You can seek knowledge, fame, or a deeper connection to the River Prince's song. The River Prince isn't really a person. The River Prince is an idea. Everything in the Riverlands is part of the River Prince's song. He is sort of an entity that exists that nobody has ever seen, but people who are touched by the fae that they encounter along the way can learn more of the River Prince's song. So the basic rules are pretty simple. It's a simple attribute and skill system. You're going to roll a 20-sided die. You're going to add your skill dice, so each skill you have will be rated between 4 and 12. You'll roll that die with it. You'll add any bonuses from your attributes and any other bonuses you may get along the way, and then you're just trying to meet or exceed the difficulty. So it's a very, very quick, easy system. There's 3 core attributes: your physical, mental, and emotional. Those define your character's aptitudes. And then your skill checks keep the gameplay quick and inclusive, focusing on story over complex mechanics. There aren't a lot of complex mechanics here. This is mostly a role-playing game to experience the Riverlands itself. Magic and wonder. There's quiet enchantments rather than explosive spells. Characters can learn gentle incantations to soothe their foes and bolster allies. There's fey touches and hidden shrines dotting the landscape, rewarding curiosity. And the River Prince's melody permeates all, granting rare moments of deeper insight. There's no grand fireballs, no, epic, huge dragons that are plundering the land. It's much, much quieter with a much more subtle magic. There's all kinds of settlements to explore. They all have unique festivals and local legends and faces. There's NPCs for every single one of the towns. It's an emphasis on river-based navigation, using rules to steer the boats through calm lakes and hidden channels. There's winding roads leading through the forests, glades, and unexpected encounters. There are 6 core towns in the base game, each with detailed key features and NPCs, and then as I hit stretch goals, I'll be adding more and more towns as we go along. Downtime and minigames. Downtime is a really big thing in the game. Each town has their own downtime rules. They have their own different activities you can take part in. And then I've got little mini games throughout that use the base mechanics, but then expand on them to allow you to do things like riverboat races or going hunting, going fishing, things like that. I have fishing mechanics, which I know a lot of people love. It's all about strengthening your relationships and learning local customs, brewing potions for the journey ahead. One of the towns has a brewery, so you can work with the brewers there. So these quiet actions can reinforce your place in the Riverlands. I think you're going to love it because it's a really relaxing alternative to high-stakes campaigns. You're going to discover the reward in shared storytelling. Your progress is fueled by small acts of courage, empathy, and personal connections. It's perfect for players who really enjoy imaginative exploration, introspection, and lower-pressure adventures, and the River Prince's gentle melody weaves everything together, offering a unique and cozy world. I've actually had quite a few players who are currently playtesting it. They've been having a great time with it, with their own groups. I've gotten a lot of really great feedback, and this is going to be the Kickstarter. So we're going to be launching soon. You backers can help shape the Riverlands. We're going to have brand new artwork by Aramek, which I spoke of before. We're going to have a cover, a few sketches, and then all kinds of other art throughout the book from him. The core rules, detailed towns, the spells, and encounters, those will all be found in the core game that will be ready upon the completion of the Kickstarter. So that book will be ready for backers immediately. It just won't have any of the art in it. So once I've completed the Kickstarter, then I'll be able to add all the other art. But the book itself is complete. So stretch goals are going to include new regions, additional mini games, deeper lore. I have, I think, about 5 or 6 more towns that I've actually written up so far that are ready to go for me to drop into the book. So it's not going to take any extra time for me to get that out the door. This Kickstarter should be a relatively easy go. So I'd love for you to join us on a peaceful journey across lantern-lit lakes, gentle currents, and hopeful hearts. And again, I'd like to thank Tabletop Terrain Minis for sponsoring this video. You can go to tabletopterrainminis.etsy.com, use my code DICEMonkey, and you're going to save 30% off. With that, I'd like to thank you all, and have a great day.